female fight of the evening. This contest is 3 rounds of action in the flyweight division. Fighting out of the blue corner, out of Edo State, please make some noise for Babyface Attoh! Fighting out of River State, she is Jane Osigwe!
Alright, here we have our first female bout in the official fight night series.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you
And all is set to see our first female fight tonight. It's not the female bouts tonight that we share Babyface out of the Jane fighting from Port Harcourt, and she will tell you how life has shaped her into what we're seeing, right now. And I'm very excited for this one. It's exciting to see the women on the same stage, as the men in mixed martial arts in Nigeria and Africa. And here we go.
And both girls
choose each other
not to touch gloves
because they know each other very well. Because there's a bit of bad blood between them. They are both careful.
Right, you can notice the bad blood from the beginning, as both girls opted not to even touch gloves. They didn't lock eyes, didn't nod heads, didn't touch gloves, and that's a beautiful cross from Jane.
She means business. She's promised blood. She's promised vengeance. Ooh. And that looks like that's what she's getting. Ooh.
I mean, listen. Before the fight, she was telling us that she's been working on her striking a lot, and she would love to put on a striking display against Jane, but if Jane keeps tagging her with these crosses, she might want to get back to that jiu-jitsu.
The way Jane is focused, you can see that she means business.
Yep, that was a low kick. She kind of a little bit missed it because she was also trying the same thing, so they kind of just kicked into each other. Both girls are still pacing one another. Jane is rough with these punches. She's explosive, right?
She is longer.
Jane is closing that distance so nice. Boom! Beautiful 1-2. That low kick distracted her.
That's that thing she does all the time. Allows her opponents to keep running at her. She sucks them in and then goes for the kill.
Right, so
and Jane needs to be very careful of that.
Right now, she's kind of timing the cross from Jane and timing that with a low kick. So Jane was able to land a few crosses early, right? And now you notice every time she's throwing that cross, she's getting countered with a low kick by G. She's getting met with that leg. Boom, again, right? That cross landed, but the kick landed too. Now listen, Chi's shin is a little bit high. She needs to put her head down a little bit because these punches are landing, and one of those could be lights out, young lady. Boom, boom. That was close.
Chi, I love the way she keeps just keeping, even though Jane is trying to close the distance, she uses hard kick to still keep that distance. Man. Because she doesn't want to get tagged by Jane at all.
Jane's bread and butter is that 1-2. So far, Jane's bread and butter is that 1-2. Here we go, and that's that 2, and that's another haymaker. Boom, and another haymaker, and another one. Alright, Chi lands the elbow and breaks the distance. Nice. I like it. Interesting. Switches to southpaw, bouncing around. She's got that karate stance right now. And Jane is calm.
And that's the beautiful thing about Chi, because she has all this background, so she can switch in between fights.
It's really interesting to watch, man. It's really interesting to watch how some of these fighters think, right?
Left from Jane again, but she couldn't connect properly that time. She was too quick for her. She was able to move out of the way. Look, I love the way she keeps using her left leg to make sure she still keeps the distance.
No.
As much as Jane is trying to, close it.
Oh, she tagged it on the way in, though, right? Jane was trying to get in there, and she caught it with a cross, and now she's right where she wants to be. They're clinching. I would assume that she would have the grappling advantage in this position.
The arena goes dark and the crowd erupts in anticipation. 2 names are on everyone's lips: Attoh and Jane Osigwe. Both fighters are in their corners, eyes locked, faces stone cold. No smiles, no games, just purpose. The camera zooms in as they approach the center of the cage. The referees stand between them. One last glance, one last breath. The bell rings. Round 1 begins. Chi Attoh opens aggressively, firing off a vicious low kick. Jane eats it but answers with a crisp jab right down the middle, catching Chi on the chin. Both fighters are quick on their feet, testing range. Chi switches to southpaw and begins chopping at Jane's lead leg again and again, trying to slow her down. Jane fires an overhand right, and it lands flush. Chi's head snaps back. The crowd gasps. She staggers for just a second, but holds her ground. They clinch. Chi drives her knees into Jane's ribs. 1, 2, 3. Jane struggling to break free, but Chi's control is tight. Final minute of the round. Jane breaks away and backs up, and out of nowhere, boom! Superman punch. Right on the jaw. Chi stumbles backward, hits the cage.
Jane has put her right arm in such a way that she cannot get that choke she's looking for. So she's got to resort to punching, punching the head, throwing the elbows at the head.
Man, you can see how she's got her arm, right? She's got Jane's arm pinned right behind her head. She's trying to pin that with her right arm so that Jane can't defend herself anymore. If she can get the eye, that's an Americana. She's going for the Americana. She just told the ref, she's like, hey ref, she's pulling my tongue. So she's going for that Americana. She doesn't have a tight one. Right now it's a Kimura. Pulls it down. Ay. This is rough. This is rough. If this slides a little bit more, Jane might be in trouble, man.
Jane is in trouble.
She's got her left arm on her right arm, trying to defend that Kimura, right? See Jane's left arm? Ay. Wow.
She wants to finish it
Heavy
to the first
punches.
round. She
God
wants to finish it to the
damn.
first round.
Oh my God, she's got her back. Whoa.
And it's over. The
That's
first
it.
round
It's
is
over?
over.
They called it?
No, the first round is
round.
over. The first round is over.
Okay. Oh, that was beautiful. The crowd is going wild, my man. The crowd is going wild. That was pretty, man. Yo, Jane got saved by the bell.
It's a risk worth it.
How long is the commentary?
More aggressiveness this round because that's a cross.
Because
Because you saw last round, if she gets close and gets you to the ground, not pretty. Really not pretty. Boom.
Oh, good right
1-2.
Good right from Jane. You talk about her 1-2, and that's what she's been doing. But then, by now, Jane should have seen what she's doing. Get her, let her get her 1-2 going for a while, and then she sneaks in, and then does her own thing. But then, what is working for Chi so far is the fact that she's got a lot of background and she can switch from different parts and do different things at the same time. Jane is limited, but she's all about her kickboxing and striking. That's all she's about.
But right now she's doing a great job of defending that takedown, right? She needs to take that right underhook, just to not allow Chi to get her hands in a comfortable position to bring her down, because if she keeps throwing those knees and focuses more on the knees, she's going to end up on her back. Right? You have to understand that when you throw a knee off, you're on one leg. Being on one leg, that's what she wants you to do, man. She just use your off-balanceness and just throw you down, and then she's on you. But that's a lot of, here we go. There we go. Boom, that's a trip.
That's all.
That's the work.
That's all she's been trying to do. Now she's now looking for the mount. She's looking for the full mount. She wants to put her in a position where she can punish Jane. That's what she wants to do.
She's been looking for that all day. And the idea is exactly what we were saying, right? When she was clinching up, and that's a full mount again, right? But this time it's really early in the round. So she might have a lot of time to do a lot of damage from this position, right?
She has a bit of energy and she's defending it better.
Oh man! Wow!
What a transition!
Beautiful. Jane just turns it around and gets on top. It's pretty scrambled, man. Right now, that's not what you expected at all. But listen, I would assume she has a really good guard. She's a purple belt of jiu-jitsu, and that's what they do. That's their bread and butter. From their back, they're really comfortable, right?
So she's make sure James
Probably
right
gonna try a triangle.
She's make sure
Probably
James
gonna
right
attempt a triangle. There we go, and now she's got a
Here we go,
triangle.
she's got a
She needs
hand
to
on.
pull down on
Got a
Jane's
hand
head.
on.
If she can pull Jane's head down, right, she's going to impede her breathing really bad. Her foot is not locked behind her knee enough. If she can lock that foot behind the knee, she would get a lot more leverage. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yo, Jane is resisting, right? She could also go for a armbar in that position. So she has two options, right? Now her feet are in the cage, right? The ref can see that her feet.
Now, she knows what she's doing.
Oh man, she reversed it, and now she's got
reversed it so
a
well.
head triangle. She's on top of her, and she's mounted her with a triangle. That's nasty. That's really
That's
nasty. Right
nasty.
now, it's about to rain down. Man.
Now here comes the barrage of punches.
Yeah, expect elbows,
Here comes
expect
the barrage of
punches.
punches to Jane's head. Oh, no,
Expect
this is not
damage.
good for Jane. This is not good for Jane. Now she can do all the damage she wants to do.
Listen, she's not active enough. She needs to be more active from there, man. You have a position, you're on top. She can't really do too much. You've got her arm spinned as well. Right now is your time, girl. You can even get an arm bar. The arm bar from there is easy work. All she has to do is twist one leg over the other. Pass the
Jane charges in and lands a brutal body kick. She is trapped, but she's still swinging. Bell rings. End of round one. The crowd is on its feet. What a war already. Round two. Chi comes out more aggressive. She spins, tries a back fist, misses. Jane slips it, but stumbles slightly, and Chi seizes the moment. A sharp knee to the stomach. Jane doubles over. Chi tries a high kick. It's blocked. Jane counters with a slicing elbow, and Chi is cut. Blood pours from her forehead. Now Chi changes gears, dives in for the takedown. She drives Jane to the mat, pins her near the cage, and begins to rain down elbows and punches. Round and pound in full effect. Jane is trying to cover up, trying to shrimp out, but Chi is relentless. Suddenly Jane twists, flips the position, and now she's on Chi's back. She's got one arm under the chin, rear naked choke attempt. Chi's fighting the hands. She rolls, escapes. They're scrambling, slipping and sweating. Pure chaos on canvas. Final round. They touch gloves out of respect. But that respect turns to violence instantly. Jane opens with a jab cross combo. Keeps the distance. She
Respect what she's done, the way she's fought her way out of that, and now she's in a position at elbow, pinning Chi's head to
And
the
you can hear
mat.
Chi's corner telling her she's got 10 seconds. She just needs to survive this, get back on her feet, and then
Because she's in a dangerous
try to
position.
repeat the situation.
Ooh.
Man,
Ooh.
man, what a round, what a round, what a round, what a round. Joseph and both of these girls have got some bad blood between them. You can see after that round, both of them were going at it.
Both fighters having some strong words for each other there. Both fighters going straight, even after the fight. Highlights from the fight already. It's exciting to see the ground here. Look at Jane there. The one-twos going in there. And it's trying to, but it didn't connect properly.
Boom, the haymaker. Man, Jane is relentless with her attack. She's so aggressive. You have to love her approach to fighting. You really have to.
But then it's beautiful to see the way she keeps maintaining that distance. As much as Jane is coming in, she uses her left knee to keep her away. Don't come too close to me, because she understands she can get up. And look at Jane, look at Chi there. Pouring in the punches on Jane.
I mean, listen, if I didn't know better, if it wasn't so early into the night, I would tell you that we are in for the fight of the night already. These
But it's
girls
still
are
early
putting
night.
it on, man.
It's still early night.
I know,
It's
but you
still
know what I'm
early
saying?
night.
Like, both of these ladies are putting it on. It's a back and forth. You have no clear winner. The last round, you got surprised by Jane's beautiful, beautiful reversal on the ground where she got top and laid in some nasty.
This is Jane, the way she turned,
ground and pound.
defended the takedown, and now she's trying to look for her own takedown. Both fighters have really given their all. Both fighters have actually shown they know what they're doing.
Right, she was trying to get a triangle there. She had it for a few seconds. It was tight, but she couldn't get it done enough. Jane is a powerful lady. She can
and this we're heading into the deciding round. We're heading into the deciding round, and both fighters need to throw something huge now.
All right, so this is the third round, ladies and gentlemen. I would love to see how she decides to approach this round, right? The first round, she decided to strike. Probably did not go the best. She ended up taking her to the ground, ended it in a beautiful manner for herself. Second round, the wrestling got reversed against her. So I'm really curious to see how this plays out right now. Now, both of these girls have been sizing each other up. Nobody's really being too aggressive. I think they've gained respect for one another
They need to be careful.
over the past two
The
rounds.
deciding round, they've got to be careful, and that's why they're sizing each other up. And this is our bread and butter. Allow you run into our punches. Allow you run into our tricks.
But you see Chi's stance, you see how she's doing. She's got that lead leg hopping. She's looking for a sidekick. She's looking for a sidekick, but she got tagged
Good
with
right,
that cross.
yeah, good right from Jane there.
And see again, she's still laying down that same tactic where she tries to throw that sidekick, and then if Jane gets in, she's just gonna try to grapple and take her down. And Jane's 1-2 is still bread and butter. Jane's 1-2 is still pretty, still tagging all night, every night.
I really don't think she wants to stand and get into a boxing match with Jane tonight. It's very clear Jane is the better striker, and that's why every time he looks to take Jane down to the mat and dominate her on the mat.
Yeah, I mean, if I were her at this point, that's exactly what I would do. Round 1 was clearly Chi's round. Round 2, you cannot be sure because she had some control, but Jane did a lot more damage standing up and actually more damage on the ground. So when you're going into round 3 now, being either corner, you can't afford to take the round off. You need to put some pressure on. You need to make sure the referees, the judges, the crowd, everybody sees this in your favor right now.
And the revenge Jane talked about, this is the time to bring it on. This is the time to bring it on, because if she really wants to have a revenge, then she's not done enough yet.
Right now, Chi has her hands down. I think she's using that to distract Jane, to kind of bait Jane.
Responds with a blistering body kick. You can hear the thud across the arena. Jane winces but stays up. She moves in. Hook, uppercut. Hook again. Jane clinches, pulls her in knee to the body. Chi grunts but doesn't stop. The crowd senses something is coming. Jane steps back and throws a spinning back kick. It lands high. Chi's throat caught the edge of it. She staggers back, wheezing. Jane goes to finish. 1-2 combo missed. Chi counters with nasty left hook. Boom! Right on the jaw. Jane collapses. Chi doesn't wait. She dives with a ground and pound flurry. Fists flying. Elbows crashing. One final hammer fist. When the referee steps in, it's over. Attoh wins. What a finish. What a comeback. The crowd explodes as Chi rises. Blood still dripping down her face. Hand raised high in victory. Jane Osigwe remained seated, nodding in respect. She fought with fire, but Chi walked through that fire. The two warriors embrace. No trash talk now. Only mutual respect earned in battle. Tonight, there were no...
You can hear Chi's corner. They're asking her to take her down. They're like, hey, Chi, listen, single leg, single leg.
Because that's all she can do right now. Jane is picked up. She's done more damage in this round.
My God, you heard that one from here.
To the left. Another good jab from Jane. This time connecting straight smack in Chi's face. Oh, now don't make that mistake. Makes that mistake.
She tried to throw a spinning back kick. She missed it. She followed up with a 1-2, missed both. Almost fell into Chi's clinch, but she was able to keep the distance.
Another left jab.
Joe, this is getting pretty. This is a wild fight. Very interesting to watch.
Jane isn't doing major damage, but she's picking enough points.
I agree, but she's doing more damage than Chi, right?
But then
boom, here we go.
Again,
boom.
She doesn't want to go into any grappling match. She wants to keep striking. She wants to keep punching, and it's clear that's her strategy right now.
That's her strategy, and the strategy's been on the money. This third round has been clean. Her distance matches has been pretty.
It's been her round. The third round has been Jane's round.
Here we go. Beautiful jab.
Another left.
Beautiful jab. Nice counter jab there. like her corner is saying, they need to see her win this round, but if she wants to win this round, she has to go for a takedown. She needs to take her down, and she needs to put pressure on her from the top. Moving on the back foot, Jane is being a lot more aggressive in the striking department. And in terms of significant strikes, Jane has all the significant strikes standing up. That right hand is money. Man, big knee, big knee, big knee, big knee. Big knee. What happened? I'm not sure what happened. The ref seemed to warn Jane for something. I'm not exactly sure what it was, but
she was complaining of her shirt being out of being pulled. I didn't see that happen.
I saw a knee landing.
Yeah, I saw a knee landing.
That's what I saw as well, my
I
man.
saw a knee and a left hook.
Boom!
Again.
That haymaker, Jane is powerful. She's bringing her on. She's like, hey, come on.
She's trying to
let's go.
She's trying to taunt her, but hey, and here we go. That's the end of the round.
That's my fight right there.
Ladies and gentlemen, we finally have a decision. After 3 rounds of action, we go to the official scoreboard. Judge 1 scores 29-28. Judge 2 scores 29-28. Judge 3 scores 29-28. And the winner by unanimous decision, Babyface
This is
Number 4. Go back.